driver's attention or sacrificing safety. And while some technology allows for hands-free usage of these new systems, John Linkov of Consumer Reports says even those can be distractions when they don't work.
You're already distracted by the fact that you're engaging with Pandora or you're engaging with the map. Then if it's not working, you're spending more time paying attention to that and not driving.
Both automakers and experts agree it all comes down to personal driver responsibility.
It's not important to write LOL onto a Facebook post while you're driving at 60 miles an hour. Pull over if it's really that important to like a cat video.
So save those videos for a red light. Kurt Gregory, NBC News.
The U.S. Department of Transportation is working to put an end to the distracted driver epidemic. In 2012 alone, more than 3,000 people were killed in distracted driving crashes.
In 8 on Your Side's Your Health segment tonight, a growing number of young children are being sick, or at least getting sick, after they drink some of those highly caffeinated energy drinks. Poison control data shows more than 40% of calls about energy drinks involve children under the age of 6. The kids are suffering serious cardiac symptoms or even seizures. Energy drinks contain 4 times as much caffeine as a cup of coffee. Experts say they can be very dangerous for children and sometimes even adults. And if you ever needed another reason to cook meals at home, here's one more. After studying the diets of over 9,000 adults, researchers have found that people who cooked at home consumed fewer total calories than those who ate more meals away from home. People who worked more than 35 hours a week were less likely to be eating at home.
You know where that works for me?
What's that?
Because I'm such a bad cook, I don't even want to eat it.
You know that's not true.
I'm not a good cook.
Oh, well,
I'm an average cook. I have like 5 things I make really well, and that's about it. But my husband, on the other hand.
I was going to say, but there is some cooking going on at your place.
Yeah, there is. But
And
not when I'm in charge.
Pies for dessert.
Yeah.
Go no further. All right, water theft striking the city of Gulfport.
Coming up at 5:30, police say the city caught the thief no less than 3 times before they finally took him to jail.
A Polk County marching band gets the boot from a Christmas parade. The reason they were given, they can't keep up.
They blame us for the gap and tell me to run, and I'm too old to run unless I'm trying to go get the groceries.
We asked officials their side, coming up at 6.
Toyotathon is on at Sun Toyota, and you get to choose. Pay low, pay light, or pay later. Oh, it's on. Online 24/7 at suntoyota.com.
Join us for Leukemia and Lymphoma's Light the Night Walk on Friday, November 21st. For details or to make a donation, go to lightthenight.org/sun.
And so you can see, like right here, I can just, check my policy here, add a car, speak to customer service, check on a claim, all with the tap of my Geico app.
Oh, that's so cool.
Well, I would disagree with you, but that would make me a liar.
No, dude, you're on the Jumbotron.
Yeah, I pretty much walked into that one.
Geico, anywhere, anytime. Just a tap away on the Geico app.
The holiday season is here, which means it's time for the Volkswagen Sign Then Drive event. For practically just your signature, you could drive home for the holidays in a German-engineered Volkswagen. Like the sporty, advanced new Jetta and the 2015 Motor Trend Car of the Year all-new Golf. If you're wishing for a new Volkswagen this season, just about all you need is a finely tuned pen.
Hurry in and get 0 do-it signing, 0 down, 0 deposit, and 0 first month's payment on select new Volkswagen models.
My job every day is helping people become successful. And the funny part is that that's exactly what they do at Kaiser University. Kaiser University opened some doors for me. It created a new level of respect that I really didn't experience before. I don't think I would have had these opportunities had I not gone and gotten my MBA at Kaiser University.
Did you know that Sun Toyota saved our customers $4.5 million last year by not charging a dealer fee? So why would you buy anywhere else? Think about it.
SunToyota.com. Charlie Tucker. She serves the White House.
Madam President.
But her mission is protecting the country.
How much of the First Amendment would you like us to ignore?
How many lives would we want to save?
From the director of The Blacklist, Katherine Heigl, in State of Affairs, premieres tonight on NBC.
right now on News Channel 8 at 5:30.
Good evening, I'm Stacie Scheibel.
And I'm Keith Kate. Let's get right to the top stories making news this half hour. It has been a pretty rough day weather-wise here in the Bay Area. A tornado watch was just canceled for the Bay Area. Meantime, we're getting a taste of winter weather. Well, Florida winter, that is. A drop in temperatures are expected to plummet through the next couple of days. And Steve Jervy will keep us up to date on it, too. The DEA is keeping a close eye on the NFL. Federal drug enforcement agents hit several teams with surprise inspections after Sunday's games. It's part of an ongoing investigation into allegations of illegal prescription drug abuse. The San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, our Bucs, were among the teams questioned. And some people living in a Holiday mobile home park have no idea when they'll be able to return home. In the past week, sinkholes began forming in the neighborhood, and these folks were forced out. They're waiting to see when the sinkholes will be filled back in. A geologist is expected to assess that problem.
Storm Team 8 is tracking severe weather pushing through our area right now, bringing heavy rains and high winds with it. Earlier today, heavy storms moved through Pasco County, and Chief Meteorologist Steve Jervy, well, he's been in our forecast center all day tracking the storms. Steve, what's the very latest?
First of all, the severe weather threat has basically ended in the Bay Area. The severe thunderstorm warnings we had, Citrus, Hernando, Pasco, that was early this afternoon. And now the tornado watch has been dropped, so we are no longer under a tornado watch, although we could still see some lightning strikes, especially in southern areas. That would be Sarasota County, interior portions as well. That's a look outside. Yeah, still cloudy skies, but we're starting to see some clearing in northern areas, so much so that freeze warnings have been issued for Citrus, Hernando, parts of Pasco. This is for the upcoming night, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. For now, we're still working a few showers and thunderstorms through the area. There are some lightning strikes farther south, but look at that clearing taking place. Folks in Crystal River, Inverness, even down through Brooksville now. That's all pushed east of you, Newport Richey, and continues in that direction. Some good downpour still in the southern sections of Hillsborough County, also the northern parts of Manatee County, and that's all racing off to the east. We have quite a few lightning strikes off the coast of Venice and Inglewood and moving toward Northport. So still some very good downpours are possible, and windy conditions as well in southern Sarasota County as this moves to the northeast. So just a heads up there if you're going to be out this evening. The cold night, note the timestamp there, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. That's Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. The hard freeze watch in place for all of Citrus County and a freeze watch in place for Brooksville and also interior Pasco County. The difference between the two is just Citrus County will be a little bit colder for probably a longer period of time. We're forecasting 38 degrees in the city of Tampa for that night. That's pretty close to record numbers. So like the rest of the country, at least for a brief period, we will sample some cooler temperatures as well. Guys?
Pretty early in the season, too.
Yes, it is.
Thanks, Steve. And remember, you can check the radar in between newscasts by logging on to WFLA.com or on your smartphone with the Storm Team 8 Weather Max app. Well, Gulfport police say that the city caught a resident stealing water no less than 3 times before they finally took him to jail this weekend. And his problems, they don't end there. News Channel 8's Mark Douglas now is live in Gulfport to explain. Mark?
Good evening to you, Stacie. Well, as you can see, somebody's paying the power bill here, but police say nobody's been paying for the water for some time. That makes it unfit for habitation. And the neighbors tell me the guy who lives here, they can't wait till he moves out. 28-year-old Sean Simpson has well over a dozen criminal arrests on his record, but none as strange as the one last weekend. That's when police threw him in jail for stealing water from the city of Gulfport.
In my 11 years in law enforcement, this is the first one that I've actually seen where they've gone to prosecution level.
That arrest actually stems from a backyard bonfire he started earlier this month.
Apparently, he lit the fire and then went to bed.
While Simpson slept that night, his bonfire burned down his backyard fence and then set fire to a neighboring apartment. Police tell me they had a hard time waking him up.
Several hours later, he was still quite intoxicated.
Police say Simpson stopped paying his water bill in May, and when the city shut off his water and tagged his meter in July, he cut the tag and turned it back on. When they padlocked the meter, he cut the padlock. And when they removed the meter, police say Simpson attached a hose, which is what landed him in jail Saturday. The only water he can use now is the swimming pool. Would you swim in that pool?
No, sir. Not at all.
Simpson's weary neighbors wonder when all the shenanigans are finally going to end.
The back is, this is just yuck.
and the front is not any nicer either.
The lights on here all day long, but if Mr. Simpson is home, well, he's not answering our knock at the door. Neighbors and police both believe that he is here solely for the purpose of fixing up this house for the owner, who we understand is in foreclosure. Stacie?
All right, Mark Douglas live in Gulfport tonight. Thank you.
Comedian Bill Cosby is not saying a word about the sexual assault allegations against him, but his lawyer issued a statement on his behalf. Now, this comes after Cosby's awkward interview on National Public Radio on Saturday, where he refused to talk about it. The statement on his website claims the allegations are old and they don't deserve comment. Since 2005, a handful of women have claimed that Bill Cosby sexually assaulted them in past decades. He has settled a civil suit with one woman. He did that back in 2006.
2 Florida State football players caught a break after being involved in a traffic crash and then leaving the scene. They caught a break because they returned to the scene. P.J. Williams and Ronald Darby were involved in a crash back in October. They totaled both cars and left the scene, but as I said, then returned. So instead of hit-and-run charges, they were issued tickets. But it seems it's just one issue after another with FSU.
As a 3-day president of Florida State University, I've already found out a good day at this job is when I don't hear from the athletic director.
Not good. Williams, the driver, had been driving with a suspended license due to unpaid tickets.
U2 frontman Bono had a bit of an accident.
Coming up, the injury that's causing the band's week-long stint on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon to be postponed.
Also ahead tonight, this is one of the pictures from today's Send It to Stacie segment. One dog, a big one, eats another dog.
That's not true.
Is that not what's happening? Okay. Just tasting the dog, I suppose. Anyway, all of Stacie's pictures coming your way in a second. A Polk County marching band gets the boot from a Christmas parade. The reason they were given, they can't keep up.
They blame us for the gap and tell me to run, and I'm too old to run unless I'm trying to go get the groceries.
We asked officials their side, coming up at 6.
You know us for carpet cleaning, but Stanley Steamer also cleans tile and grout for a fresh look. Tile cleaning, just $99 per area.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Each year, millions of people feel bad with flu symptoms like cough, sore throat, headache, or body aches. This flu season, put your flu to good use. Doctors in your area are conducting the Favor Flu Medical Research Study to evaluate an investigational medication for flu symptoms. If interested, call us now at 888-697-8712. Qualified participants will receive study-related drug and evaluation at no cost. Compensation for time and travel will be provided. Call 888-697-8712 now.
When it comes to Medicare Advantage HMO plans, you've got to ask yourself,
is yours really optimized for you?
with Optimum Healthcare, there are 0 monthly premiums on most plans, 0 copays on Tier 1 preferred generics.
0 cost for primary care visits, and we have low hospital copays.
With Optimum Healthcare, you can even choose a plan that gives you a Part B premium refund back each month.
We each get up to $104.90 back every month in our Social Security checks.
That's $1,258.80 a year for each of us.
Call Optimum at 1-866-738-9469.
0 cost for preventive exams, 0 cost for fitness memberships.
You can even choose $29 to $46 savings in over-the-counter items.
Call Optimum now at 1-866-738-9469 for a seminar near you and receive a $10 Walgreens gift card with no obligation to enroll.
It's your life. Make the optimum choice.
Optimum Healthcare.
Just like an interception. I bet you didn't see this one coming.
Up your game with the new Fritos Chili Pizza, a large for $12. Add a mega chocolate chip cookie for just $5 more.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better football.
Papa John's. Closed captioning brought to you by the personal injury lawyers at the Fernandez Firm. Car accident? Call the Fernandez Firm. We don't get paid unless we win, and we want to win.
How many A-list women can extra pack into one Monday? Revealing new tell-alls. Angelina's new interview about marrying Brad.
I'm just so grateful I have that in my life.
Only on Extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on News Channel 8.
Well, the popular band U2 was supposed to be starting a stint on The Tonight Show tonight, but that's been pushed back after the frontman Bono injured his arm. He fell off his bike while riding around Central Park, and the fall is a pretty big deal because Bono has to have surgery. Don't worry, his band did not tell Bono they would do the gig with you or without you. Pun intended. Jimmy Fallon, I would have sung it, but I didn't sing it. Jimmy Fallon and The Tonight Show is expected to bring the band back when Bono heals. 15,000 screaming fans packed the Universal Orlando Resort to see One Direction this morning. One member of the band was noticeably absent, though. Stacie picked right up on that. Despite the rumors of substance abuse, the band reassured their fans that Zayn was just home ill. One Direction's new album, 4, hits stores today.
Time now for Send It to Stacie, where we feature your pictures on TV. And today we have some pet pictures that will melt your heart and a photo from a fundraiser that's close to my heart. First, this adorable shot from Monica Hewitt. No, it is not a dog-eat-dog world, Keith. This is captioned Kissy Kissy. That's because this is Freebie the big dog giving Rocky the Chihuahua a kiss. Now that's cute. Kelly Broomweller sent in this photo of her sweet Buster cuddling with his favorite stuffed animal. And then it's Snoopy. This was sent in by Lori Lawrence, who captioned this photo, "But Mama, I just want to stay in bed with my monkey today. Don't make me get out." And see if you recognize the two characters in this picture, Keith. That would be the mayor and me. We wanted to do a selfie at the Heart Walk because there were 35,000 people behind us at Raymond James Stadium Saturday. It was a big crowd, great weather. My pleasure again to MC that event. My father and sister, both heart attack and heart bypass surgery survivors, so I'm very involved with that. And thanks to the mayor for his support. Remember, you can send it to Stacie by emailing sendit@WFLA.com. You can tweet your pictures with the hashtag #SendItToStacie. You can also share pictures with me on my WFLA Facebook page.
All right, we're going to take a break and be right back. Stay with us.